Thank you for joining us today for this episode of Campus Crossroads. I'm your host, Lauren Davis. Here today on Campus Crossroads, we're talking to Evan Johnson, one of our student coaches here at the UT Martin's football team. Evan, how are you today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good. So we want to jump right in, and I want to ask you, what's your major and what's your career goal here at UTM?
Currently, I'm a health and human performance major. My career goal is to be a high school or middle school teacher and also a football coach as well.
Okay, so how did you get started with the football team, and what's your position?
Currently, my position is a student assistant for the quarterbacks here, and the way I got the job was literally I just walked in the door and I talked to head coach Simpson, and he just offered me the job on the spot because I presented myself well, and he said, he needs more. Coaches need help.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's good. So which part of your life is most challenging? Is it the academics or is it the football team?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, it's more of like the time management between the two, but I feel like it's very beneficial that you have a lot of time to focus on your academics and your school.
Yeah, so it's
I'm sorry, not
balancing.
your football. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right. So since you're within the same age range as the players, how's their relationship different towards you?
I feel like I connect to them more on like a personal level, because I have classes with some of them, so I see what they go through on a daily basis, and I try to be more of like a mentor to help them out if they need help with anything, So.
So growing up, did you see yourself playing football or any other sport?
Well, I actually been playing football ever since I was in the first grade, and I played quarterback ever since I was younger. I played in high school, and I wanted to play college ball, but I didn't get a lot of opportunities, so I just decided to focus on my school. And then I also thought about going into coaching, and I just opened up the door for myself.
So I know you said that you want to be a football coach. So can you expand on that a little bit, like where, just like expand more on what you mean by wanting to be a coach?
Well, when I want to be a football coach is I wanted to learn how to develop not only like the players athletically, but I want to motivate them mentally and, helping them grow to be a young man. Because I feel like a lot of the coaches, they look at the players like, they're trying to use them as for winning. I want to use them as more of like, developing them for life because football teaches you a lot about life.
All right, and then speaking of those teaching moments, has being a coach here taught you any lessons so far?
Yes, it teaches you a lot. Like, you gotta learn to sacrifice. You gotta learn to be stern with players, gain their respect. Yeah.
All right, and so what's your favorite overall part about being a coach?
My favorite part about being a coach is just being around the whole facility. Like I love the coaching staff, I love the players. It's very family oriented. We don't do nothing by ourselves. We do everything together. So I feel like that's it's very good.
All righty, so this is Campus Crossroads. I'm your host, Lauren Davis, and we'll be right back after the break with more with our guest, Coach Evan Johnson.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Welcome back to Campus Crossroads. I'm your host, Lauren Davis, sitting here with UT Martin football student coach, Evan Johnson. Now, Evan, how does it feel to be not one, but two-time OVC conference champions?
It means everything. I remember when I first started, Coach Simpson told me that we want to create a winning culture around here, and he said it all starts with your staff, and when it goes to the staff, it goes to the players. So if we develop a winning culture, that's where you get the results of winning seasons.
That's good. So how much work goes into performing well to win a championship?
Hard work, dedication, also you got to put in the time and effort. You really do, because every day, like, there's going to be some early mornings and really late nights. So, it's a lot of hard work and dedication. And like I said before, it's how much does it mean to you? So that's what he always preaches during our meetings.
So thinking about that time commitment, how many days a week is devoted towards football?
6 to 7 days a week.
Oh, wow. Okay. How do you balance all that and manage that?
Typically I create a schedule on my phone or like a calendar. I got like a little schedule planner, and I typically use that to like I say, okay, I got this day, I have this the next day, and then I try to utilize my time to do my homework, and then also do my work with football.
Oh, wow. So during the regular season, how often is the team practicing?
We practice just about every day, but Saturdays are game days, and then Sundays are off days. But Monday through Friday we have practice.
So do you believe that the UT Martin can win another OVC Conference championship next year?
Yes, definitely. Yes, I have a lot of faith in my boys.
So when does spring practice begin for the Skyhawks, and when is the first spring game?
Spring practice will start on here in about next Monday. I forgot the date, but next Monday, and our spring game is on April 21st. I believe that's a Friday. We haven't got a time yet, but I know it's April 21st.
And overall, are y'all ready?
Yeah, we are ready to put them pads on. I know the boys were excited about it this morning because next week that's when we get our equipment and things like that.
So that's so exciting. Thank you so much, Evan. We look forward to seeing the Skyhawks, what they can do on the field next season. And that wraps up another episode of Campus Crossroads. I'm your host, Lauren Davis. Thank you for watching.